What's up, y'all?
I'm Shelby.
And I'm Alexa.
And this is the Shelby and Alexa podcast. Oh my God.
Oh, we finally got it. It's been a minute.
Yeah, missed you guys. That's what I was going to say. Miss saying
I
that.
was nervous for doing the intro. I was like, wait, what do I say?
Oh, yeah. How does it go?
My mind was like, wait.
Yeah, guys, it's been a long time.
Snap.
We've been busy girls.
Yes.
Working on the move. We're going to, share some updates with you, but we really missed you. We're really glad to be back in front of the camera talking to you guys again.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of stuff has been happening, so let's get into it. Alexa.
My little updates.
What's your updates, girl?
I know, because last episode I was complaining a lot about my lip filler stuff. So honestly, y'all, I'm still trying to figure it out. I think at this point it might have been allergies, like an allergic reaction to all the foreign material in my face or in my lips. I was taking steroids. I just finished those a couple days ago. Now I'm taking infection pills. I have maybe 8 more days of that. And then what else am I taking? Oh, the main thing that has been working, yes, Benadryl. So that's why I think it's like an allergic reaction, because over the past month I've been getting swelling in my hand and like itchiness, and then it's just been a lot. So long story short, with the lips, we're just healing. We're giving it time. I've had 5 dissolving sessions. But yeah, honestly, just giving everything time with the lips and stuff.
5 is a lot. Let's just note that. That's
yes.
Crazy.
So I got, a little backstory. I got RHA3 filler, and then I had to dissolve it with Hylenex or Hylenex. I went to a really good plastic surgeon, and when she numbed me up and the way her technique was, I honestly didn't even feel the needle go in.
That's so good.
So I had an easy experience, but the aftermath of everything and just trying to heal, like my face over here is still a little swollen, and yeah, I've just been scared. I've been really scared. Yeah. So, long story short with that, guys, like, please don't do anything with your face. Don't, at this point, screw what I said the last episode. Screw what I said previously. Like, please do not do anything. But, so today I was thinking about it, and I just feel, honestly, the most beautiful naturally. But I've realized, like, I just got my eyebrows done and I got them tinted, thank you. And like at first, the first day of course is crazy, and they look good today, like they really look good today. But I just realized, like, even getting my lashes done and like trying to find little beauty hacks for me, and I just feel like at the end of the day, natural just works the best. Like, so I just,
this whole process has like made you realize
this process, even getting my lashes done and like that process, a week later of having lashes or something, I want to start picking at them. I want to, like, it's itchy, you know what I'm saying? And then like the eyebrows, at first I was shocked, but they look good, but I still feel like I like my natural brows better. And the last thing, what was the other thing that I did? Even makeup. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what works with my features. And I just feel like when a lot of people do my makeup, except for Deirdre, shout out to Deirdre, she really did my makeup so beautiful on my birthday. But usually when makeup artists, like, I just don't like it. I just like natural, clean, like, I think it just works for me, and I've noticed that.
Well, I know I've had like my little phases of playing in makeup, like growing up, and I used to like show up to high school with like red cheeks because I was playing in blush. Like, I've always been a girly girl, like, who played with my makeup and like learned how to put makeup on my face. But it did take, I'm not saying that was good, like, no, I was definitely looking kind of busted, but I was just still like able to experiment with it. But I feel like it hasn't been until lately where like I know what looks good on my face, like, and how to like do makeup for my face. Not saying I'm like a makeup artist, but I know how to like make myself look good, and go out and like be comfortable going to dinner or something with makeup on, and even take like little headshot pictures without having to pay somebody. You know what I mean? It's very trial and error, and you do have to like unfortunately go through those periods of just like looking crazy to find out like you know, this is my look. This is what looks good for Alexa. This is what looks good for me, Shelby. So,
and honestly, even with lashes too, I don't know if it's just something about being close to my eye, because I feel like even with lashes, I start burning like during the
Mm,
process
yeah.
and stuff. And it's nothing, I don't want to say anything about it's nothing about a lash tech. Just at the end of the day, I
Yeah.
just feel like these things are just not working for me anymore. And I
Yeah.
just think natural, or, I'm still figuring it out, but so far, just, yeah, I just love
How you
what,
look.
yeah, how I look more natural. Um,
And it's hard though to like I feel like it's like awkward to say that because
yeah.
a lot of people now are not natural and like being not natural is also celebrated.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hold space, a wicked reference. You want to hold
Yes.
space for both of those like opinions, but at the end of the day, it is a risk when you play with your face, and even those
Mm-hmm.
people who do get plastic surgery will tell you that. Um,
Yeah, it is a risk. So just be,
yeah.
yeah, definitely
And
be careful, but love yourself.
and
Like,
it's a lot of pressure because a lot of girls out there,
yeah.
are doing it, and guys like are looking for a natural girl, but they really want a plastic natural
Mm-hmm.
girl. And I also feel like a lot of girls who have gotten plastic surgery, like we've seen Kylie Jenner talk about it, how
Mm-hmm.
after having a child, she like loves her more natural features more. Like she sees it on her baby, and she's like, "How did I hate my ears or
Yeah.
hate whatever?" And they're going into like a more natural makeup look phase and just like body, like everyone's like not
Right.
getting a BBL anymore, everyone's on Ozempic or whatever. And it's just an interesting time to see like people revert back from like the 2016 ultra baddie like highly contoured face,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
into this like more natural thing. I don't
I
know,
agree.
it's
It's
interesting.
definitely a process. Like, I think the last couple episodes when I talked about, you asked me, like, okay, if you don't get your lip fillers or something, like, what are you going to do then? Like,
Mhm.
about your lips or like your insecurity. And it's just at the end of the day, it's a process, like, to
Yeah.
love yourself and to, all that. I
Accept it.
really, yeah. The asymmetry, is it
Mhm.
asymmetry? It is what it is. Pictures are just, that's it. I'm gonna
And
just,
it's honestly how you look
yeah.
and talk to yourself in the morning. Like I
Yeah.
genuinely will wake up sometimes and I'll look in the mirror and be like, "You are so cute, Shelby." Like
That's the thing.
you're
That's the
such a
thing.
fucking cutie, and like I'll hug
Yeah.
my. I don't know. Like I'm like I be into myself.
No, but no, that's so
I
true.
just be like,
That's
yo.
so important because I've been going to therapy maybe going on 2 years, almost 2 years
Yeah.
now. And she'll stop me sometimes and be like, Alexa, you're being judgmental on yourself. Like, you're
Yeah.
passing judgment. Like, you need to be more kind. You need to, because like something will go wrong. I'll be like, damn, I'm stupid or I'm this.
Yeah.
And then my therapist will be like, Alexa, wait, let's,
I'll
let's
be
go
honest,
back.
I'm like that like 90% of the time. You
So,
really have to find that in you
yeah.
and just like find things that like like you love your eyes. So just always
Yeah.
look at your eyes and be like, no one has
Like,
my
girl,
eyes,
right. Oh my
And
God,
just
I know,
rock with
right?
it.
I know. It's a process, but that's what I'm going to do for the new year is really just like
I
take
like
care of
that.
my body.
Yeah.
My last little update, I want to talk about my new little business, my acting business. It's
Yes.
called Velvet and Visions.
Woo.
Period. We're getting back
Alexa.
to it. I'm so excited. So please, please, please follow me. It's Velvet and
Yes.
Visions _. It's on Instagram if you want to be an actor or if you just want to follow my journey trying to get back into the industry. Please, please, please follow. Please support. Show some love. And yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because we did talk about it in like the earlier episodes, but acting is like Alexa's passion. So
yeah.
this is like her exploring her new like passion
Mhm.
project, her side hobby,
Yeah.
and hopefully gonna make that into something, like a main
Yes.
hobby. So really show her some love.
Yes. And real quick, it's going to be a little bit of everything, but specifically if you love fantasy, sci-fi, anime, drama, horror, like that's really my niche and what I love. Anyway, yeah. So if you guys are interested, Shelby's not into all that, but it's
Yeah, that's not
okay.
my genre. But
She's
we were
yeah.
talking about doing that too, like adding to our podcast, like things that we've watched or read or seen, whatever,
Yeah.
just like or listened to different things that we've been
Put you guys
indulging
on.
in. Yeah,
Yeah.
to like things so that you can get to know us on a more intimate level and know our print like preferences.
Yeah, because we're the same, but we're also really different too, and it's
Yeah.
cool. And we just mix, it's like what, yin and yang? Like
Mm-hmm.
we just mix really well
And
together.
we're opposite on the astrology chart too. Because of Alexa's lip problem, she was unable to make it. But in the beginning of the month, I went to LA to
Period.
go celebrate my best friend Carlin's baby
Shout
shower.
out to Carlin.
Carlin and Robin's baby shower, and it was just so crazy. So I have like a second family out in LA from college, and we all basically came together and got to celebrate Roman's arrival. So that was really cool. I was
Mm-hmm.
talking about it with Carlin earlier, and like people were saying it was like a movie.
It
So
was lit.
Carlin made like a YouTube video, and legit like everything was just so like beautiful. I don't know, like
Wait,
perfectly
she's
planned.
making a YouTube video of it?
She made one, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't
So
wait.
we'll put it
Oh
in
my
the
god.
description so you guys can check it out. But
Yes.
yeah, I was a little host. I did musical pacifiers,
Mm-hmm.
so that was cool. And our other best friend Jay came out from Berlin, Germany. So it was so cool to see like have us. We're like the Three Musketeers in college, so it was good to have the gang back together. Saw some other
Yes.
friends. Shout out to Sule, Pope, Ariel. It was so
Period.
good to see you guys.
Everybody looks so grown and mature.
I
Like those pictures, I
know
was like, no way. From
you
the last
definitely
time
grew
I
up.
met everybody back when Shelby was in college, like it's so cool.
Yeah,
Her
Alexa
little
came out
life
in
over there.
2018, so
Mhm.
it's been like a
Yeah.
significant amount of time since she's seen everybody. And same here. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in a few years, but
I
it
felt
was so
mad
good.
special. Like, shout out to Carlin for inviting me to her baby shower because that's just kind
Oh,
of crazy. That's
yeah,
your college best friend. And it's just like sometimes that gets kind of disconnected,
it can. Yeah.
with hometown and like, college friends and stuff. So I felt really special. Like, shout out
I
to her
love
for
that's one thing I'm very
like
lucky
inviting
for
me.
too. Shout out to Carlin, but that's one
Mm-hmm.
thing I'm very like lucky for too is having friends that are able to like or just having a life that gets to like mesh into each other. I don't have to keep things
Yeah.
separate. Like Alexa can always come down to LA, and Carlin can always come to New York and like just hang out with my high school friends and my college friends. So
Yeah.
it's just very special, like a blended little family. But it was me. We met up with my other family friend slash cousin slash best friend
No way.
Natalia, and my
Shout out,
cousin
shout out.
Amaya came, so it was us and my mom. It was like a little
Yes.
gang of us,
I love that.
and it was cute. Of course, LA's always a vibe, you know. Had to hit up In and Out, Earth Cafe, my
Yes.
favorite restaurants. Oh my
Yes.
God, we went to Craig's restaurant the first night that we got there. Got to see Heather Dubrow and Terry Dubrow. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I love Real Housewives, like the whole franchise. I watch all of the different ones. So,
She's trying to
but
put me on
Beverly
Salt
Hills.
Lake City.
Yeah, Salt Lake City is so good. That's my favorite one right now, but like Beverly Hills has been my like top one.
I
And
need to get
Heather,
back
no,
into
Heather's
that.
on Orange County, but like just
Mm.
seeing her in like California was crazy.
And then her husband too, right? The
Her
plastic
husband from
surgeon.
Botched, and also Greg Sulkin. So Greg's okay, and also like this is how God works, right? So I
I'm
see Heather Dubrow, and I like that's the first thing I see as I get into this restaurant. I like punch my mom because me and my mom both are like Bravo fanatics. So
yeah.
my mom, I was like, "Mom, you will not believe who's here." And then she's like, "Who?" And then she like turns around, she's like, "Oh my God." And then so my cousin sees Greg Sulkin sitting there, and then she's like, "Oh my God!" And Greg Sulkin's here. So now I'm like, "Oh my God!" Disney and like Bravo, like this is the
Everybody's
best
here.
place to be right now. This feels like home to me. And they have really good chocolate chip cookies. I saw that Greg Sulkin ordered that, so
I'm
I,
crying. Shout out to
I
him. Wizards
shout out
of
to
Waverly
him.
Place.
Little
Crying.
werewolf Mason,
That was his name.
um,
Thank you. I couldn't think of it.
little werewolf boy.
I
But yeah,
love
he got
that.
those chocolate chip cookies, and I was like, "Yeah, I need that too. That shit looked
Yeah.
fire." And it really was.
Oh,
Like,
and she did a performance. Tell them about the
oh yeah, yeah,
performance
yeah.
with
We,
Jay.
me and Jay, we recreated Tokyo Tiny's song for Dream that she
Yeah.
made with her friend
So
back
silly. It
in
was really
the
funny
early
when I seen it.
2010s. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so we.
You are my dream. Whatever that song,
Yeah,
however that song
Dream.
went. Like, you are my dream.
I was that girl. I was the
That
girl
is
singing in the back. But
hilarious,
we like,
yo.
yeah, we really planned that. We got outfits. Jay had like, I brought him a wig, and he got the hat that Tokyo was wearing in the video. I had like the red
Yo.
belt that the friend was. It was just like all so
It was set up. It was perfect.
planned to perfection. And
Real
Carlin and
theater.
Robin loved it. Real theater,
Yes,
clocked
real.
it.
You already.
At her baby shower, like coming out of it now, it's just so wild because I was also lucky enough to like watch her kind of grow through her pregnancy. I
Hmm.
saw her at the beginning of it, I saw her at the middle, and like I'm seeing her at the end of it. And I don't know, she just handled it with so much grace. Like, thank God this pregnancy wasn't like so straining on her or her body, and she was able
Yeah.
to do it and like be happy and just enjoy the whole process of growing her son.
She's glowing,
She's
for
glowing,
real.
and it's just like everything that you can kind of want for your friend. So I'm just feeling really
Hmm.
lucky and grateful, and like I just can't wait for my godson to come. I'm also his godmother, so I just can't wait for him to come. And yeah, it was just a really, really nice weekend.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what Roman's gonna look like.
Yeah, and so
I
Alexa
cannot
has a credit
wait.
now, so we're gonna book another flight to LA. Her
Yes.
lips and her jaw are gonna be healed,
Yes. Yes,
and Roman's
honey.
gonna be here, so she gets to meet the baby. Yeah, so those were our
Mm-hmm.
updates. Oh my
That's what we've been
God.
up to the past couple months. Oh
Mm,
my God,
But you
y'all.
guys, let me just look
Let's
at
get
my phone.
into it. Let's get
Let's
into
get
the
into
tea.
it. The
Tea
tea
time.
times. Okay, guys, so if you
What's
haven't,
in the news?
what's in the news? So if you haven't heard already, there has been a lot of unrest in the United States, starting with the murder of a CEO of the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, by Luigi
The
Mangione.
Italian
Italian.
himself.
I don't know how to say it, but Luigi, like that name's probably one of the most famous names right now. So he did that, and there's
Mm-hmm.
been a lot of, just different opinions and feelings about it. There's one side that's saying like murder is wrong, and like
Mm-hmm.
what he did was just like uncivilized and shouldn't be, accepted. He has to go to jail. And then there's another side that's saying that what he did was just because of the amount of murders that health care companies like do to their users or whatever, like to the regular people, through denying claims, and how it's just like a, another, vile source of capitalism or effective capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's been like celebrations in Washington Square Park about what Luigi did, and just like a lot of just opinions out there.
Yeah.
TikToks being made, think pieces going out. Luigi is also, if you guys don't know who he is, so he's like an Italian man. He's like 26 years old, grew up privileged, like,
Mm-hmm.
had came from a wealthy, not wealthy, but like a good background, had resources available to
Yeah.
him, went to an Ivy League school, and is attractive. So he has like a little nice body.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Italian, everything.
like looks like a good looking Italian man.
Yeah,
He looks like Dave
basically.
Franco. That's what he looks like. So if you ever
Yes.
seen Dave Franco, like that's his,
Yes. His
archetype.
twin.
Yeah.
So I feel like with that, it just kind of reminds me, I don't know, they're two different things. Like everybody was sexualizing the Columbine shooters and was making
Hmm.
pages, and then like a ripple effect of like school shootings happened. I mean, it's a whole thing. So please like correct me if I'm wrong. Like don't, I'm trying to get my words the best way that I can.
But like
Um
glorifying
glorifying it. Yeah,
murderers because of their
basically.
attractiveness. Yeah.
There's so
Yeah,
many
yeah, yeah.
friggin' like TikToks of like
And there's legit
him.
girls that like
Yeah,
murderers and
that want to
stuff.
bail him out and yeah, that
Mhm.
like murderers make pages. So I just find that crazy, the whole sexualization of him and everything. I also feel like it has already started a ripple effect. Like there has been people trying to copycat what he's done,
Mhm.
and I think that's crazy. I also feel that again, like we talk about it, violence is just not. To us, violence is just not the answer. Murder is just not it. Like
And my thing too is like you kill him and now what? You're going to jail for the rest of your
yes,
life, or even if you do get out, you're
your
still
life
gonna
is
your
done.
life is like changed forever, and healthcare's still gonna suck.
Luigi's just one person, trying to make
Mhm.
change. And I just feel like one person is not gonna, yes, it creates a catalyst and people start talking about it. But all I'm trying to say is I feel like life is just gonna go on. So he's gonna
Yeah.
go to jail and like, he's gonna come out, like you said, his life's gonna change, but life for us is gonna keep going on. So I feel like, um, again, I don't promote violence, but a lot of the movies that I watch, obviously Planet of the Apes, Lord of the Rings, Wicked, they talk about if we work together, like we can make change. And
Yeah.
what did what did Caesar say in Planet Apes together strong? Like duh, like they were able to like you know what I'm saying? Like
It's you're
people,
stronger in numbers.
right, you work together, like just flying off the handle and shooting somebody is not going to make change. I
Yeah.
think there needs to be a really, not like secret plan, but just like people, work together as a community and just, work together to make change, not like go on a whole killing spree. Like that's
Yeah.
sick. Oh, the other thing I have an opinion on is people tweeting and in support of it. Like you
Mhm.
guys are sick. What you guys get online and talk about killing people? What is wrong with you?
Right.
Like y'all be on Twitter like really talking about how you're going to shoot somebody or kill somebody. Bro, what is wrong with you? Please go
Yeah.
get help.
That's not normal.
There is one time in my life where I wished death on somebody and I hated how that made me
Right.
feel. So like I never want to feel like that
It's not
again.
normal to carry that hate in your heart,
You can hear
by
it
the
in my
way.
voice, yo. I'm
Yeah.
getting mad. Like it's just so crazy the violence and the people promoting it and just what is wrong with y'all? Like I
Yeah.
get it, the healthcare system is effed up. I get it. Things need to
And also
change,
something
but
that's crazy is like Brian Thompson started out as like, a regular employee and worked his way up to being a CEO. So I know that's like symbolic of the American dream and how that's linked to capitalism and that can be looked at as evil, but that's an everyday thing. Like that's your uncle, that's your brother, like that's everybody just trying to survive out here.
right.
And for him to be gunned down, it's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not giving what it should give. Do you know what I mean? It's not
Right.
like you shot down
Well,
a
like you
Rothschild, or somebody like that's families like generational wealth and they are linked to colonialism. Like, you know what I mean? Like
just a
it's
guy
just
who went up the ranks. Like you said
like
something about it too. Like for example, my brother's a nurse. Say if he became the top surgeon in the world and
yes.
something God forbid and then
Yes.
he's walking down the street and you're mad about something and you shoot my
Yes.
brother what
Hello? Like
hello?
he came from
Like
like nothing and he worked his,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like or even if he had some stuff, like he was a white man, whatever, he had some privilege, but like he still
Yeah.
isn't what is the real issue here and what's really
Mhm.
controlling that. Because again, it's still going to keep going on. Luigi's going to go to jail, and these ultra 1% people are still going to be exploiting
Right.
people who are sick and that are unhealthy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. My brother has a chronic health condition. Do you not think I want to, or like my mom hasn't had to have arguments with healthcare people? It's just a lot of layers to it. And I feel like people overlook that and
Yeah.
don't allow for like nuanced conversations anymore. It's very like a polarized kind of world that we live in, and you either have to be on one side or you're not, or you're not on the good side at
Mhm.
all. Like, you know what I mean?
But what did Shelby say? Two things can be right at
Two things can be
once.
right at once, and you have to hold space for that.
Yes.
Cynthia was, or that,
Or
not Cynthia, the interviewer
the
was onto
interviewer
something.
hold
Open up your
space.
mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
let your brain capacity hold for two fucking things. Sorry for cursing. Like,
Yeah, okay.
just like,
No, for
god dang, because a
real.
lot of people don't, and it's like startling how
Yeah.
many conversations I've had, and like they're like
Yeah.
they get into an argument with you because
They can't see past their view,
they
like,
can't see
or
past
their
their
thing,
view.
you know? I also feel another opinion too. Luigi, who's an Italian, good looking guy, very sexualized, everybody's sexualizing him. But I also just feel we were watching Behind the Likes with
Mm-hmm.
Winter and Shy. And yeah, I just feel like if Luigi was a black man, Hispanic,
Oh yeah, he wouldn't have even made it
maybe,
down the block.
yeah, I feel like he wouldn't have been sexualized. I feel like that whole NYPD stunt with him with the fade and his eyebrows done, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
just
that would
can't
never
with these
happen.
freaking conspiracy
Yeah,
theories that
like,
he's being like held, he's being safeguarded and like
yeah,
why are
like,
we getting these
don't touch him.
updates?
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
So I just feel like what so
Yeah.
yeah, so I feel that if he wasn't um an Italian, like I just think he wouldn't be getting the
Yeah,
same
white man.
treatment.
There's a trend that we're picking up with the news that we're getting fed to us, and
And our
like
episodes,
in our
there's been a
episodes,
trend.
just our episodes. But yeah,
Mhm.
like for me personally, and I don't really care, like I am a black woman, whatever, but I do see that this being, I don't know, just something that's really weird to me.
Mm.
But yeah, I just feel like there's different, like what Alexa's trying to say is there's different rules applied to different people. And like that's a trend that we've been picking up in our
Mhm.
episodes and like in the news that we've been getting.
Cuz I
And it's not
messaged her.
fair.
I was like, Where's this energy for Epstein's list? Like, we still haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah.
What's going on with like the sex trafficking?
Dan
Who's on the
Schneider.
Dan Schneider, like all these white men that like have been Harvey Weinstein, where are you at? What are you doing? Like he's out of jail. Like what is going on with him? And we're sitting here like with Diddy,
Getting
now
fed
Jay-Z.
different stories every day.
Yeah.
Did he touch a young boy? Did he did this? Like
Yeah.
there's been no like proven evidence that he's touched young boys. So I feel like
Yes.
it's a lot of defamation happening.
Yeah.
And it's weird. Yeah, I was also like linking this back to Luigi that he could like possibly not even go to prison because there's so much support for him in our world right now. Like
Mhm.
if he gets 12 people that can see his side, and say, well, what he did was justified, then whatever. Or maybe not, but because it was clear that he did it. But you know what I'm saying? Like with
Yeah.
OJ Simpson's murder was a clear example of, a black man kind of proving how America's system can mess up on its own, or like not work out the way that it was designed to,
Mhm.
because at the end of the day, you have to be proven guilty. And if
Mhm.
by 12 people, even if you did something that was wrong, murder, whatever, if
Mhm.
12 people can justify your actions, then you get to go home.
Right.
And that's
And
crazy.
I don't I don't support Diddy. Like I definitely, Diddy effed up like with
Yeah.
Cass, like this whole situation. I'm not saying like to give him like a pat on the back or whatever. I'm just saying like I agree with Shy and I agree with Shelby. Like it's definitely been a witch hunt, and a lot of the other stuff has been hush hush, and we're just constantly being fed like Diddy and now Jay-Z, and then people are bringing out down Beyonce, and it's like it's just constant, and it's like
And my thing too is like
yo,
the like egregious stories. Like, why does it have to be so
like Beyonce's out here eating
wild?
children or like
Like,
raping
yeah,
it,
it's just
like
be so, and it's
bro.
like their kids go to school. I don't know. It's just not. It's just wild. And yeah, I feel like this is weird.
Yeah, so
This is weird.
I agree with you, Shy. Keep speaking your truth on
Yeah.
that, because I definitely feel there's that difference, or what is it, that double standard?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
double standard.
definitely a double standard with what I've been seeing online a lot recently, and it's just sad. It's just
The
been
state of the world is sad. It's
yeah,
very like
it really
tense.
is.
We're definitely in a civil war like
hmm
period.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. It's a very hard topic to talk about
Yeah.
on camera
And there's
when I
certain
stutter a
things
lot.
too that you want to say and certain things
So
that you can't say
yeah,
because
because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Again,
it
I
can get
am learning.
convoluted.
Yeah. So I am learning, but I definitely just feel like something weird is going on. And I don't like the treatment of, certain groups of people. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties as always.
Sorry. Yeah.
But we're back.
But yeah, basically these conversations are hard, and I feel like a lot of people aren't able to have them sometimes because you either have to be on one side or the other. People aren't able to like navigate holding like two things at one time, or two
hmm
things to be true at one time. So it can be hard to, dive into what's happening. And we're trying
Yeah.
to make our podcast positive, but I feel like it's better to be real and have authentic conversations and not ignore
hmm
real life stuff.
And I also feel hopefully when you guys listen and watch, I mean, I hope we change your mind a little bit to like open,
Yeah.
your mind to new perspectives and just get out of your old ways. And
Yeah.
so
Learn
hopefully
something,
yeah, learn
hopefully.
something. I hope we inspire you to be better people. No, I'm crying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly.
Like I really hope, because it's been crazy. Sometimes I have
Yeah.
to get off social media because y'all be saying the most craziest things. Like
Yeah.
it's wild. Like go touch grass. But anyway,
But yeah, we
but
love you guys and we're so happy to be back. So keep
yes.
watching us. We're going to be releasing episodes every other Wednesday.
You saw my face like
Yeah.
wait,
So keep
pause.
watching us and we love you. And yeah, thank you for
Yes,
watching. Don't
love
forget to
you.
like, comment, and subscribe and tell your friends.
Period. Kra kra kra.